I think we just got beat in all facets. I didn't play well enough. I didn't play to the standard. Um, the whole offense struggled to get in a rhythm, and we got our butts beat.
Seemed like the plan was for you to run early, get you going. How'd you feel like things got away from the kind of plan after that? Because that was working.
Yeah, um, yeah, put together a pretty good drive there with my legs to come out in the first quarter. Um, and yeah, they just started matching us up pretty well. We just kind of stalled for a while. Couldn't get things going, so um, yeah, it was just tough.
This is obviously the first time in your career that you've got to, come back from something like that and play the next week. I mean, how do you kind of process that and move on?
Yeah, watch the film, correct it, take notes on what I need to do better, and start tape on Abilene Christian. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just time to move on and be 1-0 this week. So all you can do to make this better is win a game on Saturday.
When you go back and watch the film, is there anything you feel differently about now than you may have during the game?
Yeah, I mean during the game I don't really think about much. I'm just playing ball, and I get pretty into it out there, so I don't really think about much. But watching the tape, I mean there's a lot of things we can do better. Personally, um, as a team. So yeah, there's a lot of things to correct. But yeah.
Brady, what are some of those things specifically that you're looking at?
Yeah. I need to have better footwork in the pocket. My drops are way too rushed. Need to be more accurate. I just need to make plays downfield. So need to connect with my star receivers and give them a chance to make plays.
And what are some of the challenges to doing that in season and maybe actually on the opposite side? Is there any positives to the fact that you are in the middle of the season, that you are in the middle of playing games to that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's challenges to all of it. So I just got to go out and practice with them, get our timing right, get my rhythm right with my feet, and then go out and execute on Saturdays. So, I mean, there's challenges to everything. So.
Brady, with some of those deep balls this week and last week that didn't really connect, is there anything else like mechanical that you feel like you need to fix, or is there anything else that you saw in film that you didn't notice a lot, or even footwork? Is there anything else?
No, really just getting my feet timed up with the receivers and connecting, making the plays. I mean, we made them all fall camp, made them all spring. It's there. We're practicing. We practiced today. So, I mean, it's there. We just got to make it happen on Saturday.
Brady, this is your first time experience step loss as a captain. Do you feel like maybe you had to do something differently, like maybe in the past how you responded to the game? Did you have to do something differently knowing that the team, a lot of your teammates are watching how you do that?
Yeah, I mean, what I told everybody is, we can't overreact to this in some ways. As far as there's a lot of teams in college football going through this. We can't let this be our end all be all, end of the world, the end of the season. It's all over. Hey, let's watch the tape. Let's correct it. Let's come out. Let's build some momentum this week against Abilene Christian. So I just told them, hey man, let's go back to work. Let's get better and let's just go win a game. So yeah, just I don't want to. I want to correct stuff, but don't overreact like it's the end of the season or anything like that.
As Saturday's game progressed and watching film this week, are there any positives that you picked up from you and your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we fought the whole game. I know I didn't stop fighting. I know the rest of the offense didn't stop fighting. Things didn't go our way. Nobody complained on the sideline. Everybody fought. Everybody had heart. That's what I love about this team. And yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't execute. We didn't win the game, but we fought.
Just when the defense, holds the team to 13 points after turnovers, things like that, does that kind of give you confidence going forward, knowing that, even if you guys get in a bad spot offensively, the defense can help you guys and vice versa?
Yeah, defense has been awesome. They played a great game, and I gave Kansas State points, so that's not really on the defense. They played a great game, and they give me a lot of confidence. I mean, knowing they're going to have my back, and I mean, those guys played hard, made stops. So yeah, it definitely gives me a lot of confidence, and the offense a lot of confidence. So
What have you seen on film for Abilene Christian defensively that they do well and that you guys are going to try to attack this weekend?
yeah, their boundary DN is a great player. Boundary safety is a great player. I've seen a lot of basic coverage looks from them, stuff that I'm familiar with. So should be good. Have a great game plan. Everybody's pumped up. Just ready to go out there and execute.
Brady, when Coach went to Jack for a couple series and you go back in, how did you handle that? And do you think you handled better than maybe you would as a younger guy?
Yeah, I think I handled it how I always handle adversity. Yes, sir. Wait my turn, go back out and play football. It's a game, so.
Anything else for Brady?
How have the last couple of days of practice been since getting back and watching film?
Good. I mean, as Toski Dove told us, we need to have 2 chips on our shoulder. So it's a big week. Everybody. I mean, we got 2 chips on our shoulder. I know I got a lot of chips on my shoulder. So, I'm practicing my butt off. The team is. We're fired up, and it's go time. So.
Thanks, Brady. Got Luther Burton at the podium if you've got questions for Luther.
Luther, both personally and team-wise, I imagine you haven't been through a lot of games that went like Saturday. How do you go about kind of bouncing back and refocusing?
I basically just, I'm looking forward to the next game. Honestly, we all put that game past us. So there's not many words you can say from the last game. So we just looking forward.
Luther, what you don't call the plays, but what can you do to get more touches or just be more involved in a game?
Honestly, I don't even know. I can't even answer that.
Do you feel like you're still getting open and on routes? Is that something you're still there's a learning curve there to learn how to do that at this level?
Yeah, it's a learning curve. I mean, you especially playing the SEC. It's a new opponent every week. So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely a curve. I can still continue, get better at.
Is there I mean, in game when obviously you guys are close on connecting on a couple of those, and you don't. I mean, is there a level of frustration, or are you able to get over that pretty quick and move on?
It's definitely a level of frustration, like right after the play. But I mean, it's football. Everything not gonna go as you want it. So my mindset, if I don't get it this play, next play. That's my mindset.
Luther, did you notice, I guess, a different type of speed and gameplay versus La Tech as opposed to playing Michigan State in the Power Five?
Yeah, I definitely did. K State play, very physical, faster, and up tempo. So I mean, it was definitely a difference from La Tech.
Just with that being your first one, what was that experience like? What did you learn from that experience?
I learned, we can't start slow. I mean, we started real slow. We didn't put no points up, so that's what we got to do better at.
When it comes to connecting on deep passes and deep balls as a receiver, what can you do on your end to kind of help the quarterback make that connection?
I can just try my best. Continue to try to get open. And get in the right spot for the quarterback. Um, yeah, that's it for.
What's the past couple of days been like in training and practice? Who's sort of been stepping up and taking the lead within the team?
The last couple of days, we've been focusing, playing faster. Just focusing on, our next opponent, watching everything from last week, and just, getting better and trying to, get to 1-0 this week.
From your perspective, what's been the key to Dominic Lovett starting so fast this year?
Can you say that again?
What's been the key to Dominic Lovett having the start he's had this year?
I mean, he felt like last year, basically he just playing with a chip on his shoulder, I guess. I mean, we all out here want it, so, I mean, it's going to show.
Anything else for Luther?
Brady said that Toski told the team that they're playing with 2 chips on their shoulder. What's that mean to you? How you taking that message?
I mean, it basically mean like just playing harder than you was. So like having two edges, basically, having two edges, going to get even more harder, going harder, even, going harder on this rep, even more than, you think about it. So that's basically.
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it.
Got Connor Tollison at the podium if you've got questions for Connor.
What did you take away from your first start against that level of competition on the road?
I mean, they were a really good football team. I don't think we executed as good as we wanted to. And at the end of the day, I think we just got to get 11 players playing, the same ball. So.
Did you notice a change in game speed from playing La Tech versus playing on the road at K-State?
Oh, yeah, they were a little bit faster, They had some big guys, some fast guys. So they're a good team.
You talked about wanting better execution. What's that specifically?
Just 11 players doing the same thing. I think we just, have one guy here, one guy there. Nobody in particular, but I mean, just not, maybe doing their job. And it's like on offense, that might be something that sticks out. On defense, if somebody doesn't do their job, somebody else makes a sack, nobody knows. But if somebody doesn't do their job on offense, and then the quarterback gets sacked, it's like it's not good.
When you guys graded everything, do you feel like they were more mental mistakes than guys just getting beat by the guy across from them?
Yeah, I think it was just just some of the things they did, and us just needing to be better. At the end of the day, we got to do better.
Connor, the couple, I guess, technically false starts on Saturday. I mean, does that have to do with, noise, communication?
Yeah, I mean, it was loud. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it wasn't. It was loud. Loudest environment I've ever been in. So, I mean, it was something I got to, experience, and I got to build off it now. So.
Connor, what are some of the things you learned from being in an environment like that where, you guys go to Auburn for your next road game, SEC environments? What are some things when you look back and remember what that game was like that you want to kind of take from that and make sure, whether it's being more vocal or however you want to take it going forward?
Yeah, just, you can never over communicate. I mean, communication, everybody being on the same page, even if we don't do the right thing, just 5 guys playing as one, we'll have a chance to be right if we got 5 guys playing together.
Connor, your first experience with something like this, who were some of the vets that kind of talked you through this process and lost?
I mean, shoot, all the guys, everybody, just keep your head up, man. It is what it is, and we just got to move on, look forward, and I think everybody's got a good energy in the locker room, and we're just excited to go show what we can this Saturday.
Is that an adjustment when you come to college? I mean, I know this is your second year. Nobody wants to lose a game, but a lot of you guys are coming from high schools where you didn't have something like that happen very often.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot harder than high school ball, and obviously they were a really good football team, and they played better than we did. So just something we got to look at and build off of.
What are some of the kind of exact things you guys have kind of worked on this week to kind of prepare?
I'd say just doing what we do, just getting back to what we do, and really, I mean, back to that, I say execution, like 11 guys doing the same thing. I think we have a pretty good chance to do some really good things.
How much emphasis is there just getting the running game going with the running backs after Saturday?
I mean, we know we need to run the ball. I mean, you can't, not run the ball and be good in this league, So, we know we got to run the ball, and I think it'll come. We just got to, just keep grinding, man.
When you look at the tape, what are some things that you specifically feel like you need to improve on, and what are some things that you specifically feel like you did well?
I don't always think I have my eyes in the right spot. I think there was a couple times my eyes got me, and I think if I get my eyes in the right spot and where they're supposed to be, I think I'll be able to play faster along with reacting faster. So that's what I need to improve on.
Can you explain what that looks like, what that means?
I mean, if, I'm supposed to have my eyes here on this backer and I don't, and then he blitzes the gap and I don't block him, that's my fault. So, I got to have my eyes on the backer, and if he blitzes the gap, I got to pick him up.
How important, especially, I mean, Connor was talking about this a couple of weeks ago, I think, that non-verbal communication. How important is that?
You said non-verbal?
Yeah.
Uh,
How much of that is there going in this direction?
not much. It's pretty much all verbal. I mean, we all, it's kind of hard to communicate non-verbally.
You were going up against like a sixth-year All Big 12 nose guard. Tough matchup, obviously.
Yeah, he's a good
You
player.
get past that. Does it make you better? Do you feel like?
I mean, I think he made me better. You probably watch the tape and wouldn't think that, but I think he did make me better. He's a really good football player, the best football player I probably ever played against in a game. So, I gotta give credit where credit's due. And I just gotta go look at and improve, man. That's all I can do.
Anything else for Connor? Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Got Zeke Powell at the podium if you've got questions for Zeke.
Zeke, after watching film, just what did you think of the Lions' play overall at KC?
I feel like we did a good job executing. We just gotta, execute even better and get the defense off the field quicker than we did last week. They did a great job doing what they do best, and that's like running to the fight. That's one of our themes, running to the fight. And I felt like defense ran to the fight and did what they had to do. We just got to get them off the field, quicker and keep them off the field more than they were last year. But I felt like up front we did some good things, like each and every week you got things to improve on. So
Most of you guys on the line have played a lot of games, but for Connor, that's his first time going on the road and starting in a loud environment. What kind of advice do you give him after a game like that?
welcome to the SEC. Yeah. That's really all I can say. It's different. It's nothing that words can describe until you're out there, because you could always say it's loud, and then you get out there, you're still going to say, damn, it's loud. So, like, it's just like, it's one of those things where experience is the best teacher. Like, it's nothing that you can say. Like, he got out there, gave it his best, and that's the best that we could ask for, and just keep going every week and give the best each and every week. But he did great for the first week, yeah.
Knowing him and being around him, how do you think he'll respond now that he's been through that?
He's a great, intelligent young man. Like, he's going to keep coming out each and every week and getting better, which is our whole motto. So every day he's looking to get 1% better, which he's done. So.
What's your relationship with Kyron White? What's some advice he's giving you most of these that role this season?
Me and H are pretty cool best friends. He just like, we both give each other pointers. Like, when I wasn't playing and he was playing, I gave him pointers last year. It's just like, we're cool. We have really no ego into it. So, like, wherever he sees me going wrong, he helps me. I hope that he comes back, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I still want to see him ball, whatever it is. But we're real close. We hope each other the best and stuff. He's coming back, having a good recovery, so.
Talk about the noise. How much does it actually help, like, pump noise in during practice? Like, is it comparable at all?
I mean, it helps a great much, but it's like I said again, experience is the best teacher. Like, those speakers still can't get as loud as it actually is on the field. So it helps a lot, but it's still, once you get out there, it's still, you gotta, after play one, you gotta settle in and realize it's actually loud in here, louder than what you would think. But that really does help. Other places I've been, we never had that, but for that to be in our practices, it helps so it won't shock us during games.
What do you guys got to do up front to get that running game going again?
Just execute. Just follow the game plans and execute. Just do what we're told to do. Like, be selfless. Be who we are naturally, selfless people, and just like do everything on the hopes that they'll make plays back there. That's all we can do. Just stay physical, stay executing. Yeah.
In a zone scheme like that, I mean, if one guy's off, how much does that screw everything up?
I mean, it's just football. You got to have 11 people working together. If it's 10, there's a possibility that 11th person will mess it all up. So, like, at all times, we got to have 11 people working together. So that's basically our goal. Just making sure everyone is executing, not just 10, not just 9, not just 8, but all 11 are executing, doing what we need to do to, win football games.
How do you balance kind of learning from a game like Kansas State, but also making sure you put it in the review window as far as coming into this next weekend, and just the balance between learning from a game and just how you approach the next one and making sure you don't dwell on it too much?
I mean, our biggest motto is like 1-0 and next play. So like that's our whole motto as a team. So like it's been instilled in us from the get go. Like you can't change what happened last week. The only thing we could do is come out here and practice on execution and make sure that what we put on film this week is what we want people to see. You know, we can't change what happened last week. The only thing we can do is practice and get better and do what we want to put what we want to put on film this week and execute.
Is there anything specific you guys try and do, whether it is something different in film sessions that you're looking at or during practices to make sure you're kind of moving on, like you mentioned?
Just really being open to criticism. You know, it's easy to just like, you know, turn away all the criticism just because you don't want to be, you know, talked about or stuff like that. But being open to what coaches are saying and just accepting that we have to get better each and every day. That's what we harp on. You know, leaning not into our own understanding.
Can you kind of like detail what it was like to be not only in that environment, but having the elements kind of play a part in? How did that delay affect you personally?
Mm, I mean, me personally, you know, it really doesn't affect me personally. I've been in it, so it's not that big of a deal. I just try to go out there and execute as best as I can for the team, just like put my feelings aside and just do what I got to do for the team. So it's not like I'm okay with being uncomfortable just as long as the team is in a position to win. So as far as any element of being in it, it doesn't really too much bother me. I feel like I thrive better in those elements.
The delays, you know, once you get the game going, you can see where you're probably trying to execute better. Then all of a sudden you got to go weather delay. Come back out, then you go into halftime. Is we any issues trying to get into a flow of actually putting some stuff in that might work?
I mean, we had mid-game, you know, what would you say? Yeah, what did you say? Adjustments, my bad. I couldn't get that word for nothing. But we had adjustments, but we had like every day we are thriving on like being okay with being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So like you never know what could happen. Like lightning can strike, it could rain, it could be a tornado. So we knew it was gonna rain going into it. So it was always in the back of our mind that it could happen. So we weren't that surprised that it happened, but it was unfortunate that it happened. But as far as like as it being delayed, in my opinion, it didn't change anything. It's just it happens. You can't change it. So why let it affect you?